Hello, it's Ben again. I'm going to make another video, this time about a piano quartet that I wrote. So while I was writing it, I just kind of wrote it the way that I write stuff for cello. It's like when I write cello quartets. So for instance, here's a chord progression that I kind of like. It's pretty crunchy. It'll sound even better up an octave. Gotta love that minor second. Yeah, so that's gonna sound really yummy on cello. So here's what that sounds like. So that's the bottom layer. I'm just going to keep adding stuff. It's kind of fun to hear it build up. Lastly, here's the top line. This is the most crunchy part. That's pretty lovely, isn't it? Now, when I was writing the piano quartet, that's how I was writing it, just with cello instead of actually violin and viola. Because the piano quartet was going to be for violin, viola, cello, and piano. So, I took a bit of what I had written and I recorded it first like I did just now with the cellos, and then I recorded it on violin, viola, and cello. And the difference between when it was just cellos and when it was the three different instruments was really, really amazing to hear. I mean, it wasn't a huge difference, but it was just such a difference. So I wanted to show that. So I'm going to take the thing that I just recorded and record it on bass, cello, and violin. So, here we go with the bass part. You can tell I'm not quite as good at bass as I am at cello. Okay, now here's the cello part. And lastly, here we go with the violin part. Let's make sure I grab the violin bow so I don't get cello resin on this is my mom's violin, on her violin. yeah, it's really cool to hear the difference between the same thing on three cellos versus the same thing on three different instruments. And next time, I'm going to talk about a way to get that interest of color between these instruments, but using only cello. So that's all. See you later.